Hi guys, today I'm on the 4.2 PTR, which features many new features, including the 4.2 Raid Firelands, which features the return of Ragnaros, and a lot more features which I can't remember off the top of my head. But the feature that we're going to look at today is the Dungeon Journal. This is basically a guide for all 85 heroics and normal modes, including raids, that will tell you what the bosses do and basically that, and it will show you the loot. So let's take a look first at Jindo the Godbreaker, which is the last boss of heroic Zul'Gurub. So basically it won't tell you how much damage each boss does, because obviously that would be too easy. So what it basically does is tells you what the spells do. So Jindo creates a field of darkness magic, something. Like, it will tell you basically the spells that they will do and which stage. So there'll be stage 1 and stage 2, which is here. It'll tell you which adds are spawned and what spells they do. And yeah, there's one feature which I've seen on a couple of bosses. One of them being on Bloodlord Mandakir is this red skull. This basically means deadly, so it basically means if you get in this move, you are basically dead, because it says it inflicts 235,000 damage and no one has that kind of health pool. So yeah, basically it'll tell you if deadly, like avoid at all costs kind of thing. But yes, let's have a look at the new raid Firelands, which features 7 bosses. The last boss is of course Ragnaros, whose model is not currently on this, but you may have seen it. And these buttons here, which is 10, 25 and heroic. You can unclick heroic, so obviously you can have heroic mode with 10 or 25, or you can have non-heroic mode 10 or 25. So, and it will tell you what moves are done, obviously the deadly moves, avoid all of those at all costs, and the loot, which of course the return of the Hammer of Ragnaros with a new model, looking very good. Not legendary, because there is a legendary staff, I believe, which takes a epic questline. Ragnaros is one of the few bosses that already has all the items modelled. Some bosses, like for example maybe one of this guy has placeholder models. As you can see, it's tier 11. This will be changed to probably tier 12 recolored. And that's really it. Well, there's this another feature which is this show map. So you can click on the dungeon and you can show the map of the instance. You can go through all the stages. This is the Firelands, then there is the Anvil Conflagration and Sulfuron Keep, of course, where Ragnaros is held, and you can click on the map to find the bosses. So as you can see in Sulfuron Keep, you've got Major Domo Staghelm. You can click him and you can see exactly what he does. And another feature is the gear filter. So basically, if you're on Ragnaros and you don't know what your class wants or needs, you can basically filter it. So here we are, we've got warrior, hunter, paladin, all the classes. So if you click a warrior, it'll come up with all warrior items, tanking or DPS, and you can filter through them and say, oh, that looks good and it's a good item, I'll need on that. So it'll basically keep noobs from needing on stuff like that. And you can see that Ragnaros drops a Firehawk mount, and that's pretty cool. And that is the Dungeon Journal. Have a look for yourself on the 4.2 PTR, which I'll leave a link in the description below. You need a retail account to play, and that's about it. Alright, well, I'll see you next time.